Yo, big up yourselves, Jack Jarsey, and we are back. No video last week because I went on holiday, which was nice. But big up everyone for coming back. Big up everyone who watches, subscribes, likes, comments. If you don't comment and you watch, let us know what you think. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. So today we are back on the job where we're converting the shop into flats. And we're going to be doing the mains today. So we're going to be putting the metal KMFs up into the split con and then off to the flats. We've done one temporary, which I'll show you in a minute. I think you saw that on the last video. If you haven't watched the last video or the one before, I'll link one of them up here somewhere. Give it a click and let us know what you think. So yeah, big up. Also big up the sponsor of today's video, which is Tradify. Tradify is our job management app that we use for everything with our business. Logging all our customers, quoting, invoicing, following it up, payment reminders if you want them on there. But I've recently added a new feature, which is text messaging. So you can send your quotes, your invoices through as a text message now. So obviously your customer picks up the phone, clicks the link, pays you. Nice, really good, really nice. Yeah, so it's a really good feature because obviously a lot of people don't always check their emails every 10 minutes, but their phone, if that pings a text message, it'll come straight through and they can click it and check it out. So yeah, check Tradify out. I'll put the link in the description for your free 14-day trial. And then if you like it, use code JARC50 for 50% off your first 3 months. Let's get in there, see what Scott is doing. And, well, he's in the back at the minute, taking the tools in. Let's go. Run the ting! So when you walk in now, flat on the left, flat on the right, little communal corridor. We've put these lights up yesterday. I didn't want to show too much of the second fix because we did it in that flat. But basically these are the Saxby Hero lights with microwave sensors built in. So obviously when someone walks down the corridor, brings them on for a certain period and then goes off when they're into their flats, which is nice. Everything in here with second fix, there's no power on in this one yet. I've got to do the mains, obviously. Flick that switch, Scott, in there. Oh, Scott. Say hello, mate.
Oh, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. That's our new thing now, by the way. I'm going to call him Sweetheart because I love him. Have you flicked the switch? No, he hasn't. Can't get the stuff. But everything's done. It's looking nice. It'd be really nice flats, to be fair. Little one-bed apartment sort of thing. Cooker switches went in yesterday, so we've got one for the oven, one for the hob, which are there. That leg, we pulled the ring in case they were oven appliances, but they're not. So what we're going to do is we've Wagoed the ends, we're going to put them in a Wago box and screw it underneath or something, just in case they need anything for the future. Nice. We've got a spur to go up for the extractor. Yeah. In here, he still ain't flicked the switch. He still hasn't flicked it, mate. Have you?
It's in my room, yeah.
It's in here, you dog. This lead. I'll tell you what.
What did you say?
Flick the switch.
What did you say? Flick the switch.
I did. Look at that on his back. Proud tester. Nice. So it's just a temporary light that we were using. The board's on. I've still got the ring to go in, but I didn't have the tester yesterday, so I'll test the ring before it goes in, and then crack on with the dead test there. We've got the lights up in there. Let me just show you something in here. For the fire regs, obviously all the holes have to be sealed and things like that. But in this bathroom and around the fan hole, so the 4-inch hole, let me turn the light on. There's like a weird, you can't really see it in this one because I've covered it with the fan. But basically, there's like, I'll show you in the other flat, there's a round thing that goes in the hole with a couple of tags coming off it, but the fan's not sitting properly because of it. But I don't know what's up with it. And also, we had a boo-boo in the flat wall between the building, between the flats. Obviously they have to be sound tested, and someone cut holes in the plasterboard for the sockets and it failed. So what they've had to do is put another board on, skim it again, and we've had to patris surface mount our sockets this side and the other side just to get it to to pass the test. Right, I'll get in the mains room now and show you what I'm going to be doing today. Here's that fire cutter thing goes on about, fire sleeve or whatever it is. Basically though, where it sits off the ceiling, it's quite stiff and it's pushing the fan down. I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but they might have to we'll fit the fan and they can cork around it or something like that. As long as you fit it level, it'll do like. But there will be a little gap because of that lip. But just wondering if any of you have seen that before and what you've done about it, because I mean, I've seen it before. Ha! Nice. Boiler's still got to be wired. So there's a boiler there. This is going to be boxed in, I assume, I hope. But basically our cable's just the other side in the communal room, which I'll show you in a sec. That's got to come through to feed the boiler. We'll wire that in ready. The fan cable is also the other side of that wall, but it's all a void above, so we can just pop it in when we want to. Also, a quick big up from this morning. So today, what's today, Scott? He's gone. Thursday today, and we've just been to the wholesalers, RS, big up RS. And Sensei's missus, Emma, big up you, yeah? Because we had some cheesecake today that she's made, and it was fantastic. So thank you for making that. If you can do that every Friday or Thursday now when we pop in, that'd be great. We'll be your little cheesecake testers. But yeah, it was amazing, Angel Face. So thank you. Look at this lot, because the plumber's in before us. Jeez! It's neat though, isn't it? Hey, Scott? Oh, I left the water on yesterday and he told me to turn that off. Naughty. Anyway, that's our cutout that we temporary fed from there. So that's coming back out, and I'm going to be putting both the KMFs there. So we've got two of these Verso switch fuse spurs, whatever you want to call them. I'll show you. These tings. So we call them a KMF. I don't know why. Don't know where it came from, but yeah, it's a KMF. Anyway, our black split con for the far flat, which is powered, is that one. This is our other one. This is our water bond here. None of the water needs bonding because obviously it's plastic coming in, but we will take a tag off and put it on a bit of copper somewhere just so it's earthed. Yeah, so that's that. One gas meter there, one gas meter outside. They both need bonding. I think they need bonding anyway. I haven't looked if it's plastic coming in, but it is a new supply, so it probably is. But yeah, we'll get them bonded. We've got to put an earth block here somewhere just so we can come off with ours. Mess about with that a bit. Take that backboard off because it's hanging off. Obviously that's not the best. I all banded it just so it was held to the wall a bit stronger last time we were here. And then we've got to tidy up these existing tiles because they're just banjoed across the room. We'll probably put a bit of all band or something at the top. But yeah, we'll all band the split cons, high level, round, down into our KMF switches. This here is the boiler feed, which has got to go into here. So this boiler runs the far flat, and obviously this is the hole that I was telling you about for the other boiler, which is cables here. So Scott's going to get that down and get it through. That's that. What else have we got here? We've got a smoke alarm feed for the communal bit, just that little hallway, so we'll get that in, and we've got the lighting feed for in that communal bit. And then obviously that boiler, that's the 3 cables coming through. Bonding, 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 mains, mains, mains. Right, I'm going to get my tools and crack on. What do you want, mate?
Putting that fan into
Nice. This is where we're at, kids. We've moved that from over there now. So we've got it there. The split congas up there into there, but I'll wait till I've got this one round before I clip that one, just to get it nice and neat, straight down the wall. And then the next, you've just took that off me? I had that as a prop so I could just grab it, mate.
Oh, sorry, he's one a bit earlier.
Here's one a bit earlier. Basically the next one is going to go there, like that, so it's next to it. But I've made it a bit hard for myself, really. There's not much room because the plumbers have took up 16 foot of the wall with their pipes, which is nice. At least it looks good though, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to put it there, but what I'm going to do is connect the split con in first while it's loose, mark it up first anyway, draw the holes ready, and then connect it in. And then all I've got to do is push it in, screw it to the wall just because of how little room I've got really, and then get it screwed to the wall, get the towels in and up onto our meters, and then tidy all the cables up coming in. For now, that's the supply that does the communal. So what we're going to do is we've got our lighting and our smoke to go onto that. That board needs changing. We haven't got it with us today, so I'm just going to either get it on there or just put a little spur or something. I don't know what I'm going to do basically, but that's the plan. I might, off the boiler spur, just connect the lights up for now. There's only 2 lights and a smoke, just so it's protected till we come back and they've got a bit of lighting in there. If not, I'm going to dog it into that. I know, I'm naughty. What are you doing, mate? Are you safe up there?
Every little bit.
Nutter. Look how mad he is. Absolute nutter. Anyway, that's in. Boiler's in. He's just sorting the fan out now. That's why he's leaning over to get to the fan hole. And then, yeah, a bit of tidying up and things like that to do. I'll get this connected in now and show you what I'm going to do there. Just check my air out quickly. We are cooking on gas. We've got the 2 mounted now. One's powered up. The other one's mounted where it is. Not a great fan of these KMFs, like I've said in a previous video, just because of the plastic here. It's not big enough to get your cables in properly. You've still got a bit of copper showing there, but it can't be helped really. So I've covered in the enclosure anyway. Obviously it's not the most fantastic job I've ever done, but it'll be fine. But this is, look at that, for a 16mm earth. You got no chance of getting that in. But obviously I'm a hero, so I'll try and get it done. Our mains cable, the first one goes up, round and through the wall there. Second one, I've just connected it up loose so it was easier for me. That is going to be cleated across the top of that wall or all banded. Jump onto this one as well, and then we'll bring them both neatly down and into the KMFs. That's that for the mains. The 2 bonding, obviously the water coming in is plastic. It goes up to the main stop top and then goes off, and these are the 2 flats. So I'm not going to bond that just because it's plastic coming in, and obviously you're bonding it with 2 separate earths anyway, so I'm not doing it. So yeah, that's that. So the 2 bonding cables, what I'm going to do is come across the ceiling, right down the corner there, and then I'll tag on to, that's the 1 flat, that's the other flat, so I'll go straight down to that one. I say hi, Scott, and then he'll come across and tag that one with the other bonding cable. That's that. Scott's near enough finished in the flat now. He's just testing the rings so that they can be connected in, I think, anyway. He's done the fans, he's done the spur for the boiler. There's another spur for a boiler to go in here, which is this. It's dead at the minute. I've left it disconnected in the board, but I'll just put that on just in case. That's then got to follow the same route straight down the corner, which will feed this boiler, which controls the first flat that we've got on. So that's that. These sockets, I'll probably get rid of them sockets. Maybe just put one in here when it's done, when we change the board, but for now I'll just get rid of them. Here's our earth block coming in, which I've come round. These all need tidying up. Tails need tidying up and all that jazz. All of that jazz. Then what we got, obviously the lighting and smoke alarm feed, that's got to be wired in. Once these cables are up and nice and neat, I'll then attach these to it just to hold them up out the way. I think something's happening in here. They're knocking the room about and things like that, tidying it up a bit, putting a new wall in across here. And we've got a bit of work to do in the corridor next door just to bring some communal lighting on. We've got it on at the moment, but there's no switch or anything, I don't think. So it's just constantly on, which is nice. So we'll probably change it to sensors like we have next door. So yeah, I'll crack on now, get a bit of this slack pushed up, get the tiles gland and the new tiles into our second supply, and then when Scott's ready we will energise her and test her. So while I've been testing the flat, which we're working in, this flat which is the left, which is number 4, Scott's been tidying up the cables in here, so far this is what he's come up with. So straight, just ignore the tiles, we haven't done them yet. Straight out of the KMFs, up the wall into small band and round, and then the old tiles, we need to get a bit of slack off them, but the tenants are in, so we can't turn them off, and that's just a mess, but ignore that, that's not us, this is us. So yeah, he's cable tied them. They need some metal cable ties, but we haven't got any, so we'll do that when we come back. There's a bit of slack there, and then we've got to carry on with the split con, cleat it to the wall as far as we can get it. They're connected in and on now, obviously tidied the tiles up. The bonding and the mains cable, which we've wired, comes down here, so he's got to connect them up, and then here's the coil of our cable, which one will do a boiler spur there, and then the lighting and smoke alarm we've just got to get on for now. And then when we come back, that board will be ripped out, and there's another communal bit here which we've got to rewire the lighting for. So we'll leave that for now and do it when we come back. But what's the mess in it like? Look at all that. Oh. Ew. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the testing. Leave Scott in here tidying them down, getting ready, and yeah, Suey. We're all tidied up now in here as far as we can get really. Scott's just putting the spur on for that boiler so that it's fed from the flat, and then everything else we dare. These two lights, nice lights to be fair. Well, we use them anyway, they're actually heroes, but these have got a little microwave sensor built into each one, so obviously when you walk down the corridor they come on. Nice. That's a communal smoke alarm. There'll be another one next door and then a couple in the corridors next door. This flat, completely done. All the accessories on these, we've used BG. That's how to save money, kids. Charge your stuff at work. Nice. Everything's done. Board. Verso for the boards. BG for all the accessories. This is all done. This is all done. We've just got that. We've got to put it on a pattress because that's the sound wall that failed. So they've had to patch it up, get rid of all the holes and things like that. So Scott can get that on in a moment once he's done in there. So that's this flat fired off. I've done all the testing, filled the certificate out on my phone, so that'll be ready to email to the customer. And then this flat, oh, I keep hiccuping. Same again, all done in here. That's obviously got to be boxed, I think. This is what I was saying about these little, like fire things. So there's like a fire seal thing around that 4-inch hole inside, but it pushes the fan off the ceiling. But I don't know, I've rang the customer, see what he thinks. It might just need a bit of cork around it to hide it a bit. So I'm in this flat, verso for the board, all done, nice, tested, finished, really nice. This is all done. Yeah, it's nice. Finito, everything finished, everything good, everything nice. Let's just go and see Scotty and, you know, say ta-ra. Yeah, big up everybody for watching. Let us know. I know it's been a bit of a short video, but there wasn't really much I could record. You don't want to be watching us all band a cable to the wall. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know. Leave a little like. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're still growing, still getting on. Obviously we want to grow faster and get our videos seen more, and obviously liking and commenting helps with the little algorithm and ting. Let's go and see Scott. Scotty?
Sure.
Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, he's such an entertaining bloke. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Check out Tradify in the link below. Thank you to them for sponsoring the video. Yeah, see you later. Ta-ra.